welcome back to another episode here on Endzone. I'm still in the game, I'm still working on getting everything as we go. I have requested an upgrade for this building. It should be upgraded. This is radiated at the moment and that's causing issues with people getting sick. So I'm trying to do my best to get everybody at their job, basically. Get everybody happy again. They finally upgraded it now. Yay! I'm gonna put a filtration system in. So that they can use charcoal to filter the water. Yeah, well, basically they will filter the water that's in there. Let me see. And when they filter it, it basically clears the radiation from it. That way we can solve the issue with the with those things. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Judging by the big green cross and the helipad, this must be a hospital. They were treated sick and wounded. Unlike them, we don't have the luxury to get painkillers for a broken ankle anytime soon, right? Wait, can painkillers stay intact for a whole century? If this place wasn't already looted, this thing could be a gold mine. Okay, so we need people that are smart. I want to send one medic with it. If we have a medic. I don't think this list shows a medic. Does it? Oh, here. Medic. There we go. I want you. And you. Metal tools. We need somebody with a badge. Do I have somebody working at this yard? Yeah, there's this guy, but... Well, I started it and hopefully it works. We now have no morticians anymore. Let me put a mortician into here. As soon as they go, you can see that the explorers are there. Food issues. Well, we are collecting food at the moment. We need more water as well, so... Expedition is being prepared. There we go. Trying to improve the way everything is going. My workers are being busy upgrading buildings so that they are more sturdy against next generation thingy things, I think. There are a lot of children ready to grow large. And currently we have a challenge, by the way. Scrap stored. Well, we do not have a lot of time left, so I think that's impossible for me to do. I find it sad that as soon as there is a issue, it makes a sound, and when we get a quest, it makes the same sound. And we cannot see when there is a quest unless we look at the mark on the left top. But because you need to have your brains working at 20 times at the same speed, it's impossible. It's basically impossible to stay at all those locations at the same time. Well, at least I cannot do it at the moment. They are currently collecting things, farming things, placing things, and at the same time. Let me take a look at the expedition. They are still being prepared. They need 5 medicine and more expedition rations. Well, expedition rations we have here. The metal tools need to be delivered and medicine. And this building still needs to be upgraded. Able to store the most resources and provide more capacity with each upgrade. Once the town center has mounted, settlers can meet here and boost their confidence. Yeah, I know, but it's a mounted bus you need for that, and we do not have a mounted bus. We need more herbalists. We need to increase the amount of medical stuff, because when people are starting to die of medical issues. So I'm gonna increase those things. Oh no, radiation in the fields. Remove the radiation in the fields. There we go. There. You. There. Clear the radiation, people. Come on, do your job. We have heavy contaminated. We have medium contaminated rain. Well, I have people working around to increase the health, so hopefully my children that grow large can provide enough food and such to keep themselves alive. I'm trying at least to fulfill the buildings currently. Hey, my scrapyard doesn't have any scrap to collect. Put it here then. It's more than enough to collect. Like, whoa! 2300. That's a lot. Let me see. More water, more food. We need more food and water. So I'm gonna improve food first. Well, I've put people into working on the radiation part, so they should be removing the radiation from the fields. And I can say it works the way I'm doing it. They are basically shoveling the field to get the radioactivity out of the field. But when it's out, it doesn't contaminate people's food anymore with radiation, so they do not get sick anymore. They are doing their job right. You see all the people running around, bouncing up and down, removing the radiation. And then out of the blue, somebody at the side comes in and picks what they left behind. I want to make an extra charcoal burner. Or I'm gonna improve forestry. Clothing. I need to improve the clothing. Clothing is just as important as food. There we go. Man, I didn't even see that it's empty. We're out of clothing. And the water is down, so that's also a thing that goes down. Oh! There we go. We finally did a challenge good for once. This small field can maximum have 260 food. It's low, it's very low. But it does grow continuously, so. 2 people have no. They are contaminated because they are not wearing clothes. trying to improve our current amounts of workers everywhere, so we can improve all the food that comes in and all the water. But I have the feeling that the field is not enough anymore. So I'm gonna make another food field over here. There we go. New field added and a fishing bay. Oh, can be added. There. Logistics. Make a. There we go. Now I'm going to here. I have 3 fishermen. Excuse me. This is not good. How is it even possible that it starts lowering down that fast out of nothing? It's just the children that are getting adults and then they are going to eat way more than they normally do. Oh, a message from my scout team. One part of the building has partially collapsed, but even from a distance you can see the structure is nearly untouched. On the other hand, some fresh footprints lead to the main entrance. We also discovered a few spatters of blood. Investigate. The footprints lead directly towards the main entrance. Unfortunately, we can look through the windows, because they are all coated with layers of dirt. We could try to open the main door or break through one of the windows. Opening the door shouldn't be too hard since we brought along some tools. Continue. That door is a done deal. Really looks like some loner set up camp here. The spot where he built fire is still warm. We're inside now. From here we can reach the main corridor. We made it to the main corridor. It's pretty dark in here, but we discovered signs that designate different departments and wards we can take a look at. Oh, I can now choose them. First go to management. Our veteran had a search every corner. It is really worth it. We found some old whiskey. What a hole. Also well preserved painkillers and interesting books. Trauma center. Looks like this guy headed to the trauma center to get some bandages. He was also bleeding severely. Probably used some rags to stop the bleeding. But apparently that didn't help much. We head further inside. We found him. The guy must have got hit pretty bad. His heartbeat was weak and he was unconscious. We need some serious skill to get that guy ship shape again. At least we brought some medicine along. We got a settler and expedition rations. He is back in the land of the living. He will hook up with our group. The poor guy told us he used to be a scout in a different Endzone and took off after reconnaissance missions. That was about 15 years ago. Can you believe it? Said he couldn't stand the dark hellhole anymore. He still had some Russians left and shared them with us. Okay. Well, there is another place, I believe. Let me see. Collapse site. Main entrance. Well, go to take a look at the collapse site. The whole section of the building has to be broken off and collapsed. Did an earthquake cause this? Either way, this could be an easy access to the first floor. From there we can get to different levels via giant stairwell. Damn Chief, this concrete is too much to brittle. One of us just fell. Just before we reached the first floor. It's really hard. Oh. No major injuries. But one settler is hurt. Continue. We just reached the first floor. We made it to the first floor. If we use the adjuncted stairwell, we have no trouble reaching all the floors of the building. Just like we predicted. Continue. If you just say so, guys, the chief wants us to go back down. Yeah, I know. Oh, dang. Collapse side. Take a look at that. Continue. Continue. Let me see. Check this floor. Continue. Found a hidden door that leads to a small storage department. There were lots of radiation suits and some well-preserved medicine. That's nice. Taking those beds apart took longer than we thought. Well, we found some metal in the process. I think we have done it all. Let's just loot everything we can. I want the rations, medicine, radiation suits is important, metal. Oh, well, if we can, everything, but... well, I don't think liquor is good enough. There we go. Loot and return. At last! We ended up with those rations. After a while, they weren't fit to eat anymore. Well, they're gonna head back to our city. I can, however, say that our city is indeed in big trouble at the moment. The radiation is pretty high in our village, and we need to prevent them from being radioactive more. So I'm going to improve this building as well, and let it run on charcoal. Because that's where the radiation is coming from at the moment. Hopefully I can solve this matter. Gonna turn that one building, this building is now turned off until we are fixed of radiation by the upgrade we need. So I'm gonna put more into food at the moment, so we can increase the food supply as well. More fishermen. I have 10 people without a house. Housing. Shelter over here. There you go. Make a shelter there. Thank you. Okay. I got a message from my expedition unit. They just arrived and brought all the items. Very good. Good. No idea what it is, but this is a location where I've put the scout to. Wood stored needs to be increased. Well, we have the max amount of foresters, so yeah. There we go. They go to there, they go to here. Everybody's working like the pants almost fall off. And I want this to be... Oh, cancel. I didn't want to do that. I've already set this one to be upgraded. See? There it is. Still needs the items to be brought here. Food is running out. No, no, no. We do not want to die of food poisoning. Come on, people. Do your job. I've already said that I need to build it. Oh, there it is. There's the stuff. I need just 2 more. Oh, there it is. Now it should be upgraded in a matter of time now. Message of my people. A building with a weird sign on the front. Not exactly the best shape. The boys could bring along tools and a doctor. Aside from that, the strange flies that are lying around in the neighborhood houses. Moonshine for the end of the world. Was that kind of a party? It's a bottle in the center with an inscription XXX printed on it. Oh well, sorry for taking up your time, Chief. I think it's a nightclub. Okay. Let me take a look. Well, that one fits 3 of those. This one fits that one. Ah, you can see the markers underneath their heads if they... Okay. Need metal tools as well. You can see the badges that they are wearing. So... Start expedition. Good luck, people. And I'm gonna end up the episode right here. Next episode, I'm gonna try to do my best to get the water back on its feet and the food as well, as we are going to bounce again and again and again and again and again. Or at least that's where we are going towards. I've just saved the game. That's also very handy because, well, if we do not save the game, we cannot continue on. Yeah, we are out of food. We are low on water. The food part is growing. I can set the harvest now tags, but that doesn't have anything to do until basically we continue the game next time. So, thank you all for watching. Comment down below if you have any advice to me or tips or tricks, or if you want to link to this map. Just comment down below. Give it a like, subscribe, enjoy. See you on the next one. Good luck!